been waiting for a good long while to find out who the winner of that 8th spot is going to be. They've been waiting really for almost a month here. They're the favorites to win their first NBA title since Perk, your 2008 team. So, Zach, fill in the blank for me here. The Celtics' biggest challenge this postseason will be what?
First of all, reference to the 2008 Celtics drink. Second of all, the biggest obstacle at this point is the Celtics. This could not have broken any better for them. The Knicks, the Bucks, and the Sixers, the 3 biggest threats to Boston in the East, are all on the other side of the bracket. They got to beat each other up. If the Heat win this game tonight, no Jimmy Butler. Everyone's always scared of the Heat. Not anymore. The Celtics just need to focus. Get your late game offense in gear. And the one warning sign last year that it was going to get a little hairier for them than it should have was their defense started to wobble a bit. And it happened in that first round series against the Hawks that was more competitive than it should have been. For as great as this team is offensively, as sexy it is when they're bombing threes, this is an elite defensive team. They should make their bones on, we come out and stop you every single night. If they let go of the rope a little bit on that, they become vulnerable. I want to see them set a goal. Let's get to the finals with 1 loss, 2 losses, 0 losses. Let's clamp down on all these teams, because if they do that, the way Milwaukee is a mess and Giannis is hurt, the Knicks are thin, the Sixers have to come from the play-in, and Embiid is, not quite 100%. No one should beat them in the East.
Is Joel Embiid healthy? 100%? No. Is Giannis healthy? No. Bam Adebayo, I think, is going home tonight. Kristaps Porzingis has to be the best big in the Eastern Conference, the most dominant big in the Eastern Conference. Is he going to be healthy throughout 4 7-game series? Can you rely on him on both ends of the floor to be that anchor, especially on the defensive side of things? That's the question mark. Because, again, it's not about the Celtics getting out of the Eastern Conference. It's about the Celtics completing the mission. I don't want to hear anything else about, they're going to get out of it. We know that already.
Yeah.
We can see that. They're the clear. That's why they're night and day above every other team in the Eastern Conference. No disrespect to my Knicks, but it's going to come down to Kristaps Porzingis, and is he going to be the best big in the Eastern Conference or in the postseason? Could he do that?
Agree with everything that Zach and Perk have said here. The 2 things give me small concern.
Okay.
It's the Celtics' own scar tissue, right? I mean, I believe you have to have misery first, and the Celtics have had plenty of that. But are they going to now break through their own scar tissue? And one tiny little thing, big maybe they're not going to be prepared by the time they get to the finals because they won't have faced an opponent that can really challenge them. We mentioned all these teams that are injured and less than. If they get Miami, less than. If they get Milwaukee, less than. If they get Philly, less than. So where's the real challenge? Just like Denver has to overcome Murderer's Row in the West, what has Boston got to overcome in the East?
Sure.
Themselves. That's it.
But they haven't. They also haven't done that.
They haven't done that. They have not been able to do it.
That's what they are contending with at this point, is getting out of their own way in some ways. But I'm glad that the moratorium's been lifted, that we can talk about the Boston Celtics now, because now it matters for them. Every game moving forward. We always said it's really not until the postseason, and the postseason.
420 tomorrow.
Up next.
About attacking Nikola Jokic. One is your defensive game plan against him. You're going to double him, make him a scorer, make him a facilitator. A lot goes into that. I think, though, he's going to do his thing on that end. So what do we do on the other end? How do you attack Nikola Jokic to make him work? And I think Anthony Davis has some advantages in this series that can be effective. And the first is to be decisive and athletic when you make your moves. He's going to set a screen right here as Austin Reeves comes off this screen downhill. Take a look at Jokic. He's the help defender, and he doesn't turn his sprint. He sort of backpedals, which means he's not really in a very quick position. So if you're Anthony Davis, the key is to get yourself to the rim as fast as possible as Austin Reeves turns the corner. It's exactly what he does. Turn, sprint, and then here's the key. You're more athletic. Go up above the square, force Nikola Jokic to do multiple things defensively. You've got a chance to attack him, maybe even pick up a couple of cheap fouls on action like that. The other way to go at him is direct post-ups, and Anthony Davis clearly has some things he's going to be able to do in this situation. As this ball goes into the post, he's going to take a look, and here's what he's looking at. He wants to see what this defender is doing right here. And the key is his offensive player is going to clear out, which means you're dragging the defender with you. So now Anthony Davis knows he's got nobody coming down in his lap. I can now go to work on Jokic. And how do you do it? It's, again, a quick move. He's going to spin baseline. Let's force Jokic to react to that. It's exactly what he does. It's a quick spin. Now, on the reaction, you now get his weight shifted in that direction. You can spin, come back to the middle. Again, making Jokic react to multiple moves on the same possession, and then use your size, skill, and athleticism at the end of it. I think Anthony Davis can have great success in this series as a scorer and a rebounder. The key is make Jokic work to at least somewhat offset what he's doing to you on the other end.
Tim, thank you.
Hey, what's up, guys? Jag from Jaggy Sports. Let's talk about the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics. Jayson Tatum, he's on the hot seat. He is on the hot seat along with Jaylen Brown, but mostly Jayson Tatum. Why do I say this? He is supposed to be clutch. He is supposed to be the next big thing, right? And at the end of the day, has he lived up to his potential? You know, he was not voted to be the guy. And I know you went to an NBA Finals, East Conference Finals. Your team has won. It's all sunshine and gumdrops and whatnot kind of thing. But at the end of the day, he has not gotten the job done. This is his year. He has to perform no matter what. This is round one, and he has to be the best. Boston Celtics have to win this series. I'll say it again. Boston Celtics have to win this series. He has to put up 40 points per game to be the man of this series, and if they win, of these playoffs. If you think about it this way, I remember specifically when he got drafted. You know, it was the Lakers who drafted Lonzo Ball. They passed up on Jayson Tatum. Now, Jayson Tatum, obviously better than Lonzo Ball because Lonzo Ball is still injured, right? Not anything bad, but he's injured. So Jayson Tatum has done a lot more than Lonzo Ball. And now Jayson Tatum, he's no rookie. He's been around the block. He knows what he's doing. But to be the best, you have to beat the best. You know, and the best right now is Joker. So if you want to beat Joker, you got to eliminate every single one of these teams in the Eastern Conference. And it starts with round one. So who wins this series? You tell me, right? Can Jayson Tatum live up to expectations a long time ago? Or is Jayson Tatum going to choke in the playoffs? Is he going to choke in round one? Or is he going to actually, you know, utilize his teammates? Quite frankly, it's this. Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, Jaylen Brown. That is one hell of a team right there. That's just 4 players. We're talking about Derek White's involved alongside other players here and there, but that is one hell of a roster. They have, forget the regular season, okay? They dominated in the regular season. Forget the regular season. It's 0-0 right now. He is on the hot seat. He is supposed to lead this team into victory and a title. Can he do it? Or is he going to choke? Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think. Who's going to win this series? Is Jayson Tatum going to choke, or is he going to come up in the clutch? Jag from Jaggy Sports.